Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your February reading, my darlings. I am using the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle, followed by my Animal Tarot, to pull you some messages for February. This reading is for those who most need to hear it. And if it resonates with you, my darling, you are hearing it within your divine design. If it does resonate, or I resonate as a reader, don't forget to hit that like button for me, to perhaps comment, to subscribe, to become a member, or take advantage of my gift back to you, the 30-minute online pay what you can readings. All of the details are in the description box below. So let's move forward. Oh, and it's already come out to see, for those that most need to hear it, for Gemini, the overriding message for you for February. Angel numbers. We all love angel numbers. Number 60. Pay attention to the signs. Your angels are trying to deliver you a message, my darling. And they are asking you, because I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck, those signs, many of those signs can be found in nature for you. Now, I mean, we all, could think, oh, yes, but that's just some sort of synchronistic event if I happen to see something that resonates with me in nature. Well, think about the fact that nature exists as life itself. It's completely spontaneous, and it exists without any conscious awareness of itself. However, it is the same life force energy as us. It is God incarnate within nature. It is the universe incarnate within life itself. And therefore, if you are to see a sign within nature, and the same thing with angel numbers as well. So if you were to see a sign that was 3 magpies, or I don't know, 4 seagulls or something like that, it's important that you recognize that within your universe, the soul has called forth that message for you to hear it within that divine design for you. So the birds intuitively will be there at that particular place to give you that particular message. Now, with angel numbers, they are very, very powerful. And just not aside from signs within nature and perhaps the numbers of things within nature, whenever you see a number that is repeating itself, it is a powerful message to you from the universe. And many of those times it's to show us that we are exactly, obviously, where we are intended to be, but to give us the words of encouragement, to give us perhaps a different perspective on things as well. So do take note of perhaps when you've been on the phone to somebody, you suddenly notice the time or how long you may have been talking, or the car numbers in front. And once you open yourself up to believing in those signs, you will see them everywhere, because this is your universe, and therefore you are attracting to you what you desire to see, but it is always for your greatest good. So those signs are there almost as guideposts for yourself to effectively help you make choices and decisions for your life for your greatest good. So let's have a look to see what else Spirit wants to advise you on. So for Gemini, where you are right now, how you're feeling about things. So you are, I feel there is something that is the 2 of fossils here with the monkey. There is something that is burning you out. There is something that you are overwhelmed about at this time. And Spirit is actually saying to you that it's something that is second nature to you. It's almost like child's play for you, but to kind of bang those stones together to see what happens when we become overwhelmed, or when we become in a fear state and we're toing and froing about making a decision about something, we lose the reason why we wanted or created that choice, which you created in your life, that choice, why we created it in the first place. And actually to do something, to make a choice to do something, because within that choice, you are creating then the flow of energy that will come forth from the action and the decisions that you've taken. So try not to be overwhelmed, because when we become overwhelmed, our thoughts go all over the place, and thoughts can lead to destructive action or constructive action. So they want you to take kind of constructive, playful steps forward, but also to do it in a way when you feel right to do it. So not to do it when you're in the energy of despondency or despair or negative kind of connotations surrounding your actions, but to do it when you feel inspired to do so, when you feel, because inspiration and desire and ideas are all guideposts for us about the next steps forward, because they are all source energy working with non-resistance through us. So what in making choices of your life, what is inspiring you? What is causing you to breathe in with excitement to inspire? What is causing that voluntary decision, that choice that you're making at this time? So that's where you are. Let's have a look at your challenge. Thank you, Spirit. And I feel that something, thank you, Spirit, something within you're not choosing to do something or feeling overwhelmed about where you are. You're not seeing that something's very close to connecting here. It's just a few feet away. Do you see these two branches? And maybe this is to do with love, but there are two branches here that are very close to connecting. And it's your energy is causing where you are right now, this sort of imbalance, and we're just energy, and our emotions are energy, emotion. Remember that you know, our thoughts are so powerful, our feelings are so powerful. So bang those stones together, make a noise, make a decision, and remember that this is something that comes. It's okay. So that they're also saying that within this space, the monkey is learning. You know, when he bangs these stones together, he's learning. So perhaps in the choices and decisions you're making right now, it is about whether you want to further advance learning for something, a skill in something. Well, that's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Because to learn something, to become skilled at doing something, to be determined, to have discipline about learning something can be an incredibly enjoyable, thank you, Spirit, experience. And it takes our inspiration, the thoughts and ideas that we have, and through that skill, we are making manifest those thoughts, those desires. We need that skill, we need that learning to create the thought into the reality. So don't become overwhelmed, just take a joyful, playful step forward and see what happens, because the monkey's learning here. Don't overthink it, is what Spirit is saying. Oh, they're putting that up there. Anyway, let's have a look at your challenge, my darling. Thank you. Oh, that popped out for you. So the Nine of Swords, it is your mind, my darling. It is simply that. And it's the fear of the unknown, because the crow is the keeper of secrets. And you are leaning away from looking forward at this time. But the crow is very confident here. So you, my darling, it's about, again, thoughts matter. Okay, and we can consciously direct our thoughts. It's how we respond to those thoughts. So no feelings or thoughts are wrong, but it is to almost detach from those right now and to say to yourself, the fear of the unknown is a conditioned reaction to life, because actually the unknown is the infinite, and the unknown with our desire is a choice for us to create what we desire to create. And within that powerful stance, you will watch the universe respond to you in a powerful way. So the Nine of Swords is the feeling that you can't do this, or you're not good enough to do this, or you don't know enough to do this. Every single person who's ever had a thought of an idea, a gem of an idea, some concept of something, will have gone through that process, but it would still, if they have been successful, done it anyway. They haven't let fear stop them. They haven't let fear overcome their desire to achieve something, to do something. And you may feel in the very beginning stages of this, but this is wonderful because everything starts with an idea. And then through the process of it and learning of it and the skill of it, it develops into something else in its entirety. So don't let your mind stop you from achieving what it is you wish to desire. Don't let fear stop you. And sometimes the lion turns into the mouse. The fear itself is more powerful than actually, even if you were to manifest that fear into reality, the fear of something happening is worse than the actual event itself. So let's see what your recent past is, my darling. And Spirit is saying, because the crow is here, it's the keeper of secrets, the keeper of magical secrets. Within your desire to create something, create beyond the limitations of your mind. Our mind, which is conditioned to think, well, what if that happens? And what if that happens? Oh my goodness, I couldn't bear it if that happens. And what if I fail? So your mind, desire, there is no limit to desire, but your mind creates limitations from fear. Thank you, Spirit. So they want you to plan for a miracle. Plan to exceed beyond your wildest dreams, my darling, beyond the limitations of your mind. And it may take, they're just adding in something, this is the Knight of Pentacles. And on that journey, you will learn so much, and you will be relaxed on that journey. And others have done that journey before you, but you're going to do it your way. And you've done it in past lifetimes. So make a decision that you're going to enjoy this process. And it is something that you are certainly going into unknown territory here with the camel in the desert. And there is no right or wrong way for the camel to step. It is just wide open space, but the camel intuitively knows which way to go. So you will, within the slow progress, the steady tortoise-like progress, camel-like progress of your journey, you will grow in confidence, because it is the journey itself which is the aspect, which is brings the fulfillment. It is the learning of, the gathering of, that brings the fulfillment. It is not the destination. So if you desire to expand beyond, grow beyond where you are now, the universe will respond to that, because that is beautiful, because you're taking yourself out of your comfort zone. So let's have a look at your recent past. Thank you. So you have, it's very cute. It's very cute, Gemini. You have the coyote, the trickster, the fool. I feel, I just want to do one little, I feel one more card, please. So obviously this is the Fool card, but I just want to see something. Thank you. I wanted to come out. Yeah, I feel you've already, because I've got the Queen of Cups there along with the Fool card. You've been here. You've already taken a certain leap of faith. You've already taken steps, leaps, jumps, wriggles of excitement with his little tail moving here, of which you'd be very proud of, into something new. And you've done so despite maybe others' words of caution, but you've done so because you desire to see what would happen. So don't get put off. They're saying to me, don't get put off by what you might be perceiving as obstacles right now, because the obstacles are not there to stop you. The obstacles are put there to perhaps nudge you in a different direction by the universe, or to teach you something that you didn't know before. So remember that feeling when you took that leap in the past. Remember that feeling of how you felt about yourself, and what that faith and desire and belief in yourself and what you're doing, how that felt for you, to recapture that moment, because that was the movement of the Queen of Cups. That was an energy of, you know, I know this is the right thing to do, and I'm feeling it, and I'm going to make a move towards it and see what happens. This is the inner compass, the aurora lights. So let's have a look at your conscious mind, what you're, aside from the Nine of Swords, and maybe in addition to the Nine of Swords, you are thinking and feeling at this time. Bless you, darling. You've got 10 of swords. So I feel that you have reached perhaps a dead end with something, a dead end with whatever project or idea or whatever you're looking to manifest, my darling. And it's almost like you've had an ending, a blockage of something. Spirit wants you to get up now and to look like the vulture at what opportunity perhaps is either coming in, because it's still coming in, or has already arrived for you. Because the universe works in mysterious ways, my darling, and opportunities arise from a certain set of circumstances that are then presented to us in exactly our divine design. So perhaps with the roadblock, the stop, the ending of something, it wasn't meant to be that way. But the universe, with your recognition and understanding of that, and your openness to move forward still as the Queen of Cups, to make that slow, beautiful journey as the camel, the universe is going to present to you now an opportunity that's come out of failure. But it's not failure from a spiritual sense. You may see it as failure because of the conditioning of our human mind. But from a spiritual aspect, it has been a resounding success, because attention may be diverted now to liberated energy, to something that is positive coming in for you, opportunity that is coming out of a set of circumstances that were naturally meant to happen for you in order for you to get up and to move beyond that 10 of swords. And what comes after the 10? The Ace of Swords: clarity, vision, understanding, truth. And truth, the essence of truth, is your soul's driven blueprint path. It is that resounding clarity within you that comes from the universe, infinite intelligence working through you, and they wish for you to trust in that. So let's see what is in your subconscious, which is always producing things for us. It's always sending out a beautiful vibrational signature, or maybe a discorded vibrational signature, with or without our direction. So what's happening within your subconscious, my darling? Thank you for Gemini. So despite, you've got two cards have come out, the crossbeak, the 3 of swords, and the salmon, the 9 of cups. So I feel there is energy, there is a signature coming from you, a vibration coming from you right now that is a powerful one. And it's one that is your subconscious is desiring you to face feelings of disappointment in your life, feelings of sadness in your life, feelings of, I mean, you see these birds sort of sitting here within this rain coming down, and not seeing and noticing what is being presented to them. But there is within you, within your subconscious, that interest in understanding, that interest in actually seeing what is coming out of this, what is coming out of this upset in your situation. Because after the rain comes the sun, and sometimes when the two come together, you get the rainbow. So very present in your life right now, and you can see the buds on the branches there. There are signs of a blossoming, signs of change, signs of hope. And the salmon represents your subconscious. You are being sort of nudged subconsciously towards something. The universe is trying to show you with these angel numbers, with these signs, what it is that you should be giving your attention to. Okay, so let's move forward. And that then is going to liberate this energy, this extraordinary energy that you have as the Queen of Cups, something for your self-fulfillment, and move it forward. Thank you. In the near future. Thank you for Gemini. So what has come out for you is the Seer of Branches, which is the Knight of Wands. There is movement along with the Ace of Cups, which is that wish fulfillment. I do love this card. I mean, I know this is called a nautilus, but it looks to me like a very beady-eyed shrimp, and I love it. So that beady-eyed shrimp that fulfillment, that deep desire within you, that soul-driven blueprint within you knows exactly what's coming in. And this is this Knight of Wands. Now, what I feel with this is not an external Knight of Wands. This is the change and effect within yourself. So your determination now, your desire to effect a change, your desire to get up after disappointment and to continue down this path that you felt so motivated to do at the beginning is what Spirit is urging you to do. They are sending you signs and signals to show you to get up, to keep going, because you may be that close to achieving what you desire. And the fox here says that there is a solution to what you may perceive to be a problem at this time, remembering that problems are only circumstances and events that haven't turned out the way that we desired them to turn out. But actually, the problem is a wonderful success spiritually in terms of what the universe wished and desired to happen in order for you to learn from it, to move from it. And the fox here is to say that there is a solution to what you may be considering a problem. And they want you to really pay attention now to what they are trying to show you. So one of the ways to allow that to happen is to tell the universe that you're ready. Say, I'm ready to receive the signs. I'm ready to receive the guidance. I'm ready to receive the guidance and the way forward as great big fat breadcrumbs I can't possibly miss, because it is part of this change that's taking you from A to B. And I'm going to finish with, in recognizing these signs, this is the Six of Wands. This is the hummingbird, my darling. It's almost like you're going to hum with delight, because within the present moment of seeing that sign, that sweet nectar, this is success. And what does success mean for you? Because success can be very hollow if we are, let's say, financially successful or romantically successful, if we don't have the feeling behind of joy, of peace, of contentment, of love, of appreciation. And I feel that this success for you encompasses all of these things. But within the hummingbird, it is about focusing now on your success, my darling, is dependent upon or inclined towards the successful steps you are going to take out of what you may consider failure. Those movement forward to throw your head back, to say, do you know what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to do this again. And I'm going to do it in another way, or I'm going to continue along. I'm not going to be swayed or put off by others or by my fears. And that determination and that drive and that desire, my darling, is what will bring forward your success, because it's you and you alone that are responsible for how you think and how you feel and how you respond to life's challenges. And I know that you have it within you to not be swayed by this. And the Knight of Pentacles, that camel, is the only knight that crosses the finishing line. So rely on yourself now and know that you can do this. Be fueled by your faith. Be fueled by your faith. Don't falter with your fear. Oh my goodness, Spirit, thank you. Be fueled by your faith. Don't falter by your fear. Thank you, Spirit. So there we are, my darlings. That was your reading for this month. I trust that that has helped those that have resonated with this reading. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. Otherwise, I will be doing an elemental star sign reading with your name on it this month, also alongside my daily readings and my weekly relationship readings. So much love to you, my darlings, and have a very rest of a beautiful Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.